_Gintu is around, but he's not at home. Because these kind of the people, they have been lured a lot of money. So they are just making sure that they are just looking Gintu, corner after corner.
It's MORAA, the truth teller. MORAA, MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Hello everyone, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I have seen a video by Trenchtown Grandpa where he has made a comeback to the streets. He was together with Jamaican uncle, and it was indeed a beautiful sight to behold. They were together with some of their friends. I think there was a Mr. White there who was promoting his book called The Blacklisted or something like that. And he was talking about, it is about, the black political history or something. And I heard him say that it is, in Amazon and also, in major bookstores. So I, liked when I saw the food, because there was all sorts of Jamaican food, what we normally hear, the jack chicken, the, rice and peas. There was the salad. That salad was looking so nice, what else was there? There was curry goat. I mean, it just looked appetizing. I mean, it looked delicious. So I am glad, that he has finally decided to come back to the streets. I hope that he will now be dropping videos. I hope that this is not the only video he is going to drop, so that, he can also continue with his, YouTube journey.
It's the newest book, my newest book, hot off the press, Blacklisted, The Price for Speaking Truth, Vibrant Issa White. You can pick it up at Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, any place they have real books. Please support it. It's a very important manuscript. I think it is probably the most important book of the last 5 years that talks about the black political history and thought.
Oh, you have more too?
So
Okay.
that's volume.
These are my two.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, volume.
No,
Those
it's
two.
no volumes. It's
No, I
just
bought it
one.
for my brother-in-law.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Blacklisted.
So we have it.
Okay.
With the forward by Cornell West.
Okay, for your brother. Okay. You already.
One for my brother-in-law, one for me.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
What's the cost for the book?
$35.
You have any now with you?
Not with me, in my home.
Yeah, let's see if you didn't autograph this one, you could have gotten this.
Yeah,
Yes,
when you're
sir.
going out, man, you should bring a few man. If somebody want to buy it on the spot, you should have it.
Absolutely, you're
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Keep it with you, man, because it will be good for them to get the autograph right here on the spot also.
And that's what I was going.
Yes.
In one of his earlier books, he referenced me as his inspiration. So
Okay,
we can get that book too. What's the name of that book? again?
Inside the Nation of
Inside the
Sound.
Nation?
Yes. Forward by Mike Wallace,
So-
60
Okay.
minutes.
So, Dr. White, why don't you give us just one of your favorite chapter or verse from that book?
People were happy to see him, and I saw even 𝐖𝐈𝐓𝐾𝐒, on the comment section saying it's good to see you, and many people are happy to see him. People are wishing him well, sending love and all this stuff. And that is what we should do, guys. We are always out here wishing people well, unlike others who we know very well, who are always wishing people the worst. So Trenchtown Grandpa, welcome back to the streets. I hope that you are going to be doing videos now, So guys, right about when I was about to record this video, I saw, something on Nairobi Teachers community page. And I was like, what is this? It was about D, and he was talking about he is going to remove it, in a bit by morning or something like that. I'm going to pin it up here. And so I was like, what is this about? I read the comment section and I saw JT had already come there and, putting fuel into the fire, so that it can really light up. And, he was talking about this is a copyright. And I was like, is it a strike? Is it a copyright? Only to find out that this thing that Nairobi teacher is bringing to the streets is actually a copyright. Guys, and this one, Dee has no control over it. This is the one that you get like when you see the vloggers getting to some point and then they're talking about, let me switch off my camera because there's music here. I don't want to get a copyright. That kind of thing. It is not that person's fault. They did not send the strike to you. They did not give you the copyright. The copyright comes from the original owner of the song because they have protected their music. And so Nairobi teacher knows this very well, but he still chose to put this on his community page. And I feel like he did this intentionally so that he can make, people think that Dee is this crazy person. She has gone on a rampage. She is issuing strikes left, right, and center. Because remember, they have been campaigning against Dee for the reason that they supposedly think or, allege that she gave 2 Jamaican ladies copyright strikes. So they have been out here on a campaign, for the Jamaicans to turn against Dee. And this is one of the things that now he wants to also add, to add salt to injury so that people can actually see that Dee is this woman who has, gone berserk, issuing copyright strikes like a mad woman. And yet this is a simple copyright. I mean, we all get the same. I have used Dee's, video once. I think it was when she was in Monaco or sometime. And I remember getting that strike. It is a copyright because she has music on her video. And it is not only Dee. I think I also used another one for Sean Arrow and I got the same. What you just do is you go back to the studio and, there are options there. You just remove. You remove the music, you mute it, you change it, something, And then all is well. Because normally when you get this copyright, it makes your video to be ineligible for monetization. That means that you cannot monetize that particular video. But if you go and make the necessary changes, then the monetization comes back up. It comes back on. These are things that happen to content creators every day because, you may be using somebody's video, you may be somewhere and then there's, it catches some music, something. And of course, the content creators are doing videos so that they can monetize them. So there's no point of you doing a video and then getting a copyright and not having it monetized. And also going through that process of muting. It's a simple process, but then again, it's better to avoid it, So like I said, that is why you will see somebody saying that, you'll see Marwa saying that, oh, I don't want to get a copyright because there's music playing in the background. It's as simple as that. Nairobi teacher, the other day you were saying, that you were asking me why I'm giving you strays. Now this is a direct bullet, like, like seriously, I mean, if you want to discredit Dee, why not just do it, truthfully, with something that is genuine? Because honestly, this one is not Dee's fault. Dee is not the owner of that music. She has no control. In fact, she does not even know. She's not even aware that YouTube gave you that copyright. So Dee has nothing to do with it. And you know it. So you're just lying to your audience just to make Dee look bad. And I think that is not nice. To be very honest, that's not what you would want somebody to do to you. If you have to say something, just come out with the truth. If you know that Dee has done A, B, C, D, that's okay. But now this one, Nairobi teacher, that's 0 out of 100. Like seriously. For real. And then, as I was scrolling through, YT streets, I come across the black demon actually saying the same thing, that this is not a copyright strike. And she's also out here to explain exactly what it is, And then I also saw this message from Pebbles Hall, explaining the same thing. But as you can see, there were others. Like, the sister-in-law of On Trending, she had already believed it is a copyright strike. And I'm pretty sure that is what Nairobi teacher intended for people to believe. So guys, as you can see, even Black Demon herself, as demonic as she is still out here saying, nope, that is not a copyright strike. You can imagine if a demon says that. Oh my God. And now, also Pebbles, you can see what she is saying. So guys, let us just do things truthfully. Let us not, even if we want to hate Dee, even if we want to put her down, to be very honest, we should not go this route. No, we should not. So only Mayani has done a video. He is lamenting, he is crying, he is pissed off. He is talking about, Gintu, underscore Gintu, as he calls him, is around, but he is not at home, He's talking about people, told Gintu that you are going to be arrested, and Gintu took flight as usual. This very brave, macho man, he ran like a squirrel. Guys, the government officials, I think, were visiting Nyabohansi. And the way Gintu is, he wants to go film everything and everywhere. He can even go and start filming a police station, and yet he is wanted over there. That is how damn this guy is. So, he was there filming, releasing videos, dropping videos like they are hot about this policeman. And, putting their pictures on the thumbnails and all this stuff. On this particular day when he was doing all these shenanigans, he was spotted. And they were about to arrest him. And being a ghost like he is, he managed to escape from them once again. So according to Mayani, people are the ones who told, Gintu that things are bad, They are coming for you and they are just around here. And of course, like I said, Gintu fled. Now this guy is talking about, Congrats Dad's family has paid people so much money, or rather paid the police so much money, and that is why they're looking for Gintu left, right, and center, looking for Gintu everywhere. I mean, guys, these people, how do they reason? They talk as though Gintu has done nothing wrong.
He just, so we cannot talk about this, but underscore Gintu is around, but he's not at home. Because these kind of the people, they have been lured a lot of money. So they are just making sure that they are just looking Gintu, corner after corner. So my people, what I can just say is, if you have been watching underscore Gintu, you know him from far. Let's support each other. We see how things gonna be going.
Why is Gintu running only Mayani? If Gintu has done nothing wrong, why is he running? Nobody has paid the police nothing. I thought Gintu has these military brothers. Why can't they accompany him to the police station then? Why can't he be accompanied by one of his sister lawyers or the prosecutor sister to the cop station? Why is he running from the police? And then you're coming out here to say that they have paid people. I thought by Gintu talking about how he has all these people in his family, I thought they also have money. Why can't they also take money to the police station? Guys, are you seeing the kind of excuses these people have? And how long, guys, for how long will Gintu run from the police? The other day I was telling him here, I can even sleep with my door open. Nobody's looking for me. Nobody's sending cops for me. You know, DCI are not looking for me. What kind of life is this? No peace. Always looking over your shoulders. What a life. But Gintu has chosen to live this life. And like I said in another video, after just stamping this much, just imagine finally being apprehended and, you know, you looking like a rained-on chicken. Because at the end of the day, guys, we all know that finally, he is going to be arrested. Unless he surrenders himself to the police. There is no other way. There is no way out. So, I mean, I don't know about you all, but I feel like, for me, I normally like, you know, to get things, you know, done and dusted. You know, other than leave something to linger on and on and on, and it keeps disturbing you, it keeps, you know, not giving you peace and all this stuff, because this guy clearly has no peace. Even looking at him, he looks pathetic. It is a shame. It is a pity, you know. And the way he's going about things, he might end up, you know, in jail. He might end up not living in the G castle. Just imagine, guys, like the P. Diddy, you know, the real P. Diddy. He is in a jail cell that is what? I don't know what by what feet. And he has left his own big, you know, mansion. So it seems that this is the kind of life Gintu wants, you know. He wants to build the G castle and then end up not living in it for quite some time. Living in another, you know, free home. And guys, Gintu, when you get arrested this time around, hey, utafinywa sehemu nyeti. Guys, the Kenyans in the house, you know how it is now. They are going to deal with his reproductive organs. His reproductive organs are going to suffer. Guys, especially being that he assaulted a cop. The revenge. Hey. They're gonna squeeze. Hey. Oh my God.
You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
So guys, let us go to JT. Guys, this thing of DeeMwango wanting to move to the coast, she has said it so many times. I remember when she met Rocio for the first time at the villa, and they were having this conversation, and she was telling Rocio how she has done so many things for her parents, and now she wants to start doing things for herself. I remember them having a conversation, you know, Rocio, Marwa, and Dee. And she told them that she would like to, you know, buy something at the coast, you know, an apartment or land or something. And I remember them having a candid conversation. Marwa was there to advise her, you know, and all this stuff. So for me, and I know for most of you or all of you, have had Dee having this, you know, wish or this desire of having property at the coastal town of Kenya. But now that Dee has gone to the coast, Dee has gotten this, you know, real estate agent who was showing her around, you know, some land. JT has come to do a video talking about who is going to be scammed next. that the land that D bought together with Aaron Dante, the one that is in the village, that D has already scammed him out of that land. So I was surprised to hear this from JT because has Aaron ever said anything like this on the streets, guys? Somebody let me know. Did he do a video? Did he write a post? Did he insinuate it anywhere? Did he whisper it on somebody's ear? Because as far as I'm concerned, you know, Aaron has been a good friend of Marwa. Yes, he disappeared from the streets for a while, but that is allowed, guys. Some people decide, you know what, I want to take a break. But clearly, they have been friends with Marwa all along. Remember, he came to the village and Marwa showed him this land. You know, Marwa took him to the land, showed it to him, and, if indeed they had scammed him out of this land, then why was Marwa showing him the land anyways? And then this same Aaron, you know, is the one who gave Marwa, I think it was 600,000 Kenya shillings, that Marwa used for their big party. And then, the other day, out of all of Marwa's international friends, this guy who has been scammed by Marwa's sister, this same guy flew to Argentina, you know, to meet baby Maisha. He bought Marwa a phone. Yes, Marwa sent him the money to buy the phone, but yes, he still is the one who bought the phone for Marwa. You know, this same guy who has been scammed out of land, you know, is the one who was standing by Marwa when Marwa wanted to do the big fundraiser for Castor. As far as I'm concerned, this is a hell of a guy. One who has been scammed by Marwa's sister and yet still standing by Marwa like this. Even willing to participate in Marwa's fundraiser. If he indeed believed within his heart that these people are scammers, how would he be willing to partake in this thing whereby he was going to give his own hard-earned cash? You know, does it make sense to any of you? JT is just out there talking, trying really hard to make people believe that D is a scammer. But it is coming out so bad. It is actually backfiring right on his face. Aaron Dante has been scammed out of land by D. Clearly, this is not how he would be behaving. And guys, remember, this fundraiser that Marwa was organizing was what? A week ago. You know, up to a week ago, this guy is still Marwa's best friend. So what is JT talking about? What is he trying to convince people about? So, I mean, did he want Aaron Dante to be given the land to put in his bag to go with it to America so he can know that he has not been scammed? How is it that he wants Aaron to behave so that he can know that he was not scammed? Aaron is not complaining, guys. Aaron has no problem. But JT, one who did not even give a dime, he is the one who's complaining about scam, about land being, taken from him and all this stuff. You know, land being taken away from Dante. Isn't it a shame, guys? You know, you are crying more than the bereaved. Why? Because you have to prove D to be a bad person. Guys, let me know if it's just me. But that sounds crazy. How would I be talking about somebody has been scammed? This same person is the one who is around Marwa, loves Marwa and his family, doing things for Marwa, still tight with Marwa. Then you're talking about he has been scammed? I can bet you all that this guy still communicates with D. Scammed of land indeed. Makes no sense, guys. Makes absolute no sense.
Who is going to buy this land? That's a question that we'll be talking about. because I know Aaron Dante is one person I know that might be a victim of these lands. It is the same process that DeeMwango showed us the other time when she was, we want to buy land here, me and Dante, we want to do this and that and that and that. And after that, who knows where the case ended? All right, DeeMwango. She says, in the receipt that I just played there, she says, I'm not in here to just rent a house then move out. I'm here looking for my own personal space where I can now look for land and build my crib.
And if indeed Dee wanted to scam this Aaron guy, out of this land, then Dee would have, built on that land instead of going all the way to Mombasa, the coastal town, to start buying land there. But because they had an agreement and they know what they intend to do the land, they intend to do with the land, that is probably why Dee did not opt to do anything on that land. And of course, we know that she loves the coastal vibes, But I know that they still are living that land there because they are going to do with it what they had planned to do. Or they can even change their minds and do with it something different. What is wrong with that? They can still change their minds and do something else with that land. So I feel like this argument of JT, honestly, to me, it does not make sense. I don't know what you all think. Somebody start typing in the comment section. Drop that comment. Let me know. Maybe it's just me. And then he kept insisting that Dee is not the one buying this particular land that she had gone to view at the coast. That somebody else is the one who's going to be buying that land, for Dee, and so Dee is going to scam the person out of the land or something like that. And guys, I'm just wondering, doesn't Dee get paid by YouTube? Doesn't Dee earn from this platform? I don't understand these people. Because this guy, JT, continued to say that people like Miss Trudy, they own Airbnbs. African Tigress, she owns this, that, and the other, But Dee cannot buy. Dee has to be bought by somebody. So I'm wondering, if I look at Dee's subscribers, she has more subscribers than both of these people that JT just mentioned. And the views of Dee, guys, they are still viewing to the max. So what is this that JT is saying? Why can't she be the one to buy that land? If Dee was not having a job, some don't think it's a job anyhow. But if Dee, was not earning from the YouTube platform, that would have been different, guys. But these people know very well that Dee earns from this platform and she earns good money. And if his argument is that maybe Dee spends a lot of money on travel, so she's broke, so does Miss Trudy and African Tigress. They also spend a lot of money on travels. So if Dee is broke as a traveler, so are they. Guys, is it just me? What kind of arguments are this? So if African Tigress and Miss Trudy have money, left after they've traveled, if they have money left to do these investments, then why shouldn't Dee have money as well? Why shouldn't she have money left to do investments after traveling as well? Can somebody tell me that? It is the same thing. Unless this person wants to tell us that when Dee gets her money, she goes and throws it at the pit latrine. Guys, just imagine how hard Dee works every single day putting out a video out there. Even when they have bashed her right, left, and center, the girl still picks up herself, picks up her camera, and goes out there to do content. And then, at the end of it all, she cannot buy anything. Guys, this is the weirdest, thing that I've ever had. And to think that this girl actually has more, views, more subscribers than these other two that he's mentioning, it beats my understanding. It is funny how then they have money, but when it comes to D, money slips right through her fingers. Talking about DeeMwango could not settle in the US like African Tigress because competition was too stiff, and so she decided to run. And then in the same video, he forgets and says that D actually copied African Tigress by going to the coast because, African Tigress also wanted to buy property in the Caribbean. So he's likening the coast to the Caribbean. So he's saying that D, by D going to the coast, and wanting to own property there, that she is copying African Tigress. So guys, D did not follow, African Tigress, to the US to settle there. That is a problem. Now, D settles in Kenya, her own country, at the coastal, town. As in, D wants to settle in her own country at the coastal town. That is still a problem. She is still copying African Tigress. So if D runs, she's copying African Tigress. If she still does, she's copying African Tigress. Which is which, guys? Which? Make up your mind, JT. So did D run or did she copy African Tigress? Like seriously. Guys, D is damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. What is this? It is clear, guys, this is just a smear campaign, like the one they have been pulling out here about trying to get the the Jamaicans go against D.
So what happened to American Dream? Because I thought, African Tigress, you said you're living in US, and DeeMwango was coming to live in the New York City. Well, I think that competition is too stiff. When you can't fight them, you can't join them either. So what do? You run. If you can't fight them and you can't join them either, so what do? You run. So at least DeeMwango should accept herself that, hey, I can't fight people like AT. Let me settle in Kenya and do the things like that. DeeMwango want to join the 1% club. And the biggest question here, who is in the picture of buying this property? Because far as you all know, the last time you know about Aaron Dante is that they bought land with DeeMwango. And where the land ended, Dante is not in the picture no more. So whoever is going to be convinced to buy this beachfront apartment or beachfront land and build a house, can we say congratulations to them, or can we say, oh boy, we are sorry that you have to do that, because we all know the end game of this. It's so predictable, ain't it?
So D cannot live her life. Anything she does, she's copying someone or she's proving a point. And mainly, JT always likes to bring up this thing of she is proving a point to African Tigress and to Miss Trudy. It's true what you're saying, JT, that Miss Trudy does not do YouTube as a full-time job. She's got her businesses. And so you are trying to mock D about it. That, all she has is YT. Guys, if any of you knows Miss Trudy, you will know that she started off by doing YouTube full-time. She was doing YouTube full-time for many, many years until she bought her property. So D is also getting there, And you see, guys, we don't know the kind of arrangements D has for herself. So we don't know, the kind of things that D has invested in. And by the way, we actually know D has invested in a lot of land. And land is something that you cannot go wrong with. Land is a very good investment, JT. And DeeMwango has invested in a lot of that. And now he ends up calling this person, that D is with, the land the guy who was showing D the land, he starts to talk about him like he is some sort of scammer, And, talking about, D should not ask a person like that advice about land. D should ask people like African Tigress and Miss Trudy. Guys, hey, Miss Trudy and African Tigress, they are the know-it-alls. According to, JT. They are the chat GPT of JT. Oh, my goodness. JT cannot even tell DeeMwango to go and get advice, from people who, financial advisors, these people who advise people on investments. No. The people who know it all are African Tigress and Miss Trudy. Even this guy, who is taking D around, showing her land, knows nothing about, investment in land. Can you imagine, guys? He did not prove to us that this guy is a fraud. So according to me, if this guy is who he says he is, then he is in a position to advise D about land. Yes. Not African Tigress and Miss Trudy. Just because they bought land, they're not experts. According to me, guys. I don't know what you all think. So I don't know what gave JT the impression that this guy does not know what he's doing. That African Tigress and Miss Trudy are the ones who do. Guys, I'm asking you again, is it just me? Please, somebody let me know in the comment section. Please, guys. And in any case, Dee did not say that she is actually buying that piece of land. She said that she is still doing her due diligence and she is still looking around, at more property, more land, and then she will come to a conclusion. She will make a decision of what she wants to buy. Okay, she said she has made a decision that it is land that she wants, but she is still going to be looking around more and more land so that she can make a decision on which one she is buying. So Dee is not going about this blindly. She is doing it the right way. Or maybe somebody tell me, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something I don't know. That African Tigress and Miss Trudy are the, real estate advisors here in Kenya. They're the chief, real estate advisor. Somebody let me know. I could have missed something. I could have missed that memo, guys. It is very possible. And JT, have you ever, really mingled, interacted with really wealthy, rich people, wealthy? Because you will realize or you will know that they are the ones who know the value of a shilling. Hey, these people do not throw their money left, right, and center or anyhow. Just because you see a wealthy person, flaunting money everywhere, buying all these flashy things, does not mean that they do not know what they are doing. They have that in the budget. They know they can account for every shilling where it has gone. Wealthy people are not like other people. That's one thing I've realized. I don't know about you all guys. And that is why they are wealthy. Because they know how to, preserve their money. They know how to spend. It may look like they're overspending because they have a lot. Oh, yes. But in the real sense, they are the ones who are really, really keen on how their money moves. So when you come out here to say that, rich Auntie D, bargaining just for $3, of course, guys. Are you going to let somebody sell for you something for $3 and yet it costs $1 or 50 cents? No, you're not. You have to economize your cash the best way you know how. You don't have to be stingy, but you have to economize. Am I making sense? Let me know if I'm making sense in the comment section. You know. So, JT, just because D bargains or just because D goes, hey guys, like seriously, hey, just because D bargains or just because D, you know, wants to economize, she wants to get the most value for the least amount of money, that does not mean that she's not rich. That just knows that she knows the value of a shilling. So guys, what do you think about this video? Drop your thoughts, drop your opinions, drop your sentiments, you know. Let me know what you feel, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let us interact, guys. Let us communicate. Let us bond in the comments section. Guys, if you're here and you have not liked this video, please give this video a big and massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and join this amazing family. For those who are coming across this channel for the very first time, I want to say welcome. And this channel is about reacting, analyzing, and critiquing videos that have been put out on this YouTube space. So if you like that kind of content, and if you have enjoyed today's video, you can also hit the subscribe button and be a part of us. So guys, let us meet in the next one. Bye bye.